Can you take the listeners back to that ultrasound moment, knowing you're expecting something different and then finding out about, well, I'll let you tell the story.
Sure.
I won't give it away.
Sure. So as I mentioned, my daughter, well, at the time she was 3, and my son he was 9 months, and I found myself pregnant again, which I wasn't planning on being, but things happen, and here we are. So my husband and I it was time for my first ultrasound, and he was working remote, and my daughter was home at the time. And I told him that it was silly for him to come to the ultrasound because we had just been through this a few times and we knew the deal. And I was sure it would be very routine at this point. And I got there, and yeah, I'll never forget. I was lying on the table, and the scanning me, and she said to me, "How many do you have at home?" And I said, "This will be my third." And she said, "And your fourth." And I was like,
My God.
that was the way she told me. And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "You're having twins." And I saw, like, I don't know what I thought the other circle was. But I didn't think my husband and I don't have twins in our family. Like, never in my wildest dreams did it cross my mind I would have twins. So I was in complete shock.
I can
Eh,
imagine.
yeah.
So, how did that kind of shape your perspective on motherhood right from the start? You now have four. How did that switch everything up?
Yeah, I mean, I think I realized that I couldn't follow any rules anymore. Like, anything I
Mhm.
thought I couldn't I'm such a big planner, and I feel better when I plan, and I like having control of things, and I needed to learn that life is going to throw things at you that you can't control, and you're going to have to learn to roll with the punches.
So, in a very, like, planner world with 4 kids, it's gonna be organized chaos, which you've talked about, using the word organized, especially parenting 4 kids under 6. What is kind of a moment that perfectly captures that phrase for you in your daily life or just a memory that you have?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, with 4 kids under 6, it's chaos is gonna be non-negotiable, and it's going to be messy and unpredictable. So, yeah, what I try to control, I guess, is something that's important to me is just how much the stress consumes me, and that's
Mhm,
also where, like, a lot of the AI stuff comes in, because I feel like if I feel lighter, and then my kids will feel it too.
mhm.
And even on days I don't feel okay, I just try to let the adult stress sit on my shoulders.
Oh, so sweet. So before AI entered your life as a mom, what did managing your day-to-day feel like? Can you describe a time that you realized, like, this has to really change?
Yeah, so I started using AI in 2022, right around the time the twins are born, and one of the first things I remember specifically using it for was laundry, which sounds small, but it felt so huge to me because newborn laundry alone is overwhelming, but then I
Mhm,
had 2 newborns, an 18-month-old who was spilling things all over himself,
mhm.
and a 3-year-old who was changing outfits every 2 minutes. So I could feel myself start to spiral. So I went out to ChatGPT, and I built a laundry rotation with it. And I wrote down everything it told me just to make me feel like I had a plan. And it was a plan, and we still use it to this day. So it's, yeah, it gave me my
Ooh.
control.